My name is Sarah Newsy, and this presentation is going to be about the law of accelerating returns. This all started with a man named Ray Kurzweil. He was born in 1948, and he was a computer scientist at MIT in the 1970s. But he was also an inventor. He invented the first text-to-speech machine, a music synthesizer, and many other things. And he married his wife Sonia in 1975. Now, he came up with this law in 1999. And published a book and an essay on it, and it was quite popular in the scientific community. He went on to co-found Kurzweil Technologies. He is the director of engineering at Google. He's also the university chancellor of Singularity University, and was a best-selling novelist. He made the New York Times list 5 times. 2 of his most famous books were The Singularity is Near in 2005 and How to Create a Mind in 2012. He also appeared in several films, one with Neil deGrasse Tyson, and one of the films which was most popular was How to Live Forever. Forbes magazine called him the ultimate thinking machine, and PBS selected him as one of the 16 revolutionaries who made America. So the law itself. This law states that the rate of change in a wide variety of evolutionary systems, including but not limited to the growth of technologies, tends to increase exponentially. Computer technology is processing more each hour than it did in the entire first 90 years, and that's displayed in the graph to the right. Let's break this down. What does this law mean exactly? The law of accelerating returns basically claims 2 things: that technology has been and will continue to accelerate, and also that the acceleration of technology is only ensured by those who had contributed to the scientific community before us. For those after us, we must continue to build, create, and pursue advancements in technology. Without our ancestors, we would not have been able to advance. So it's important to note that we as humans are given a sense of urgency because of our limited time on this earth, and this urgency urges us to create. This is a quote from Ray itself, which reads, "Death gives meaning to our lives. It gives importance and value to time. Time would be meaningless if there were too much of it." This technology, is it going too far? Are we accelerating too quickly? According to Ray, we will reach what's called a singularity very soon. Now, the concept of singularity is this. Ray and many others actually believe that artificial intelligence, or AI, will overtake human intelligence. It's not a relatively new concept that our AI is only getting smarter. Evidence of this growing intelligence is found in robots like Watson, who won a Jeopardy game show. He was made by IBM. And Sophia, who became the first robot citizen made by Hanson Robotics. While she is widely believed to be nothing more than a PR stunt, she is still an amazing advancement in technology. The prediction date for this concept of singularity is 2029, according to Ray, but it remains to be seen. Now, bringing this back to the present, and more specifically to the fields of education, how does this change education? How does this change the way we teach, the way we learn? In some ways, it already has. With the rise of programs like this one, PowerPoint, Kahoot, Canvas, and smart boards that provide tablets and projections, computers are already collecting data from simple things like attendance to more serious tasks such as quizzes and exams, and we are seeing a larger role that technology plays in our classrooms. And while technology can truly assist teachers, how is it hurting them? Since this law states that technology will continue to grow, we will continue to use it in our schools, which means that students will attempt to find a way to cheat, no matter what. In the classrooms that I've observed, there have been instances of students trying to take pictures of test answers on a teacher's desk, or copying and pasting scholarly articles for their papers. So in a lot of ways, technology has enabled cheating, but there are several ways that teachers can combat that. Websites to detect plagiarism have been popularized, such as Turnitin.com, as well as the concept of proctoring extensions that can track eye movements through a webcam and a laptop. Other important questions in terms of technology is how will it affect Title I schools, or schools that might not get as much funding? If certain students are given the privilege of technology, it seems that we are leaving out other students who might not have consistent internet access, or a computer at home, or even a printer at home. Now, hopefully technology will continue to accelerate, and computers will just become commonplace, but in the meantime, we have to consider the disenfranchised students that could be left in the dark. Concludes my presentation on the law of accelerating returns.